Ba, 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 ba. Good morning. Welcome to the Brand Smart UK gaming show. We're not gaming today, we're making games. But I'm glad and I'm happy to say it is Wednesday. We have survived 2 days of the week already, which is fucking awesome, man. I'm not gonna lie. Because yesterday was kind of rough on me for work, but it's chill. Because today's a new day, man. Today's a new day. We get to wake up, work on the game, make shit happen. So I'm happy to say that while I was also going through a work day yesterday, I, on top of that, also helped fix and make the last marble. So I'm happy to say the last marble is working. Now, there's some bugs, right? There's always going to be bugs. You can't expect something to work perfectly off the rip. So this is that, moment where we got to kind of look at it, kind of think about it, and kind of, fix it up. But since today is not the point of that, this whole week is not the point of that. This week is lock-in week, all right? Lock-in week. So because of that, we have one more thing to do. Actually, two more things to do. We have to enact the act of, not dividing, what's it called? Of deleting off the inside of the deck, just so we can start kind of having like more of a deck building vibe to it. I want to be able to, confirm and make sure that, hey, this is something we could do, because without this happening, the whole deck building and shit is out of vibe. Now, I had some thoughts yesterday. I had some pretty big, important thoughts. Number one, as I was kind of working on the last marble, a couple thoughts came to me. Number one, what if I limit the player on the total amount of marbles that they can have on their side at the start? So what I mean by that is, there is a point where you have a lot of money. And that comes with balance, right? Like later on, I'm going to be able to go in, I'm going to be able to edit it, I'm going to be able to, focus on fixing that. But here's the deal. Right now, if I were to, if I were to kind of like let it be how it is right now, the user can then get like $300, $400 off of like the double coin one, right? And then spam buy. Now, spam buying isn't a problem. Yeah, just get as many coins as you can, bro. Might as well. Fuck it. I think the problem really starts kind of rearing its head when the person has like around over 100 marbles on their side. Now, it's not a hugely bad thing, but it makes the game last extremely long. Because even with the special marbles that you end up buying, because there's so many regular marbles, not a lot of effects are going off at the same time. A lot of the board is more filled up. So you actually can't get any more captures as much as you think you can. And because you have around like 18 to 19 to 20 in a hole, dude, you would have to not only think like 3 routes ahead, like 3 spins, like 3 rounds. But you have to also kind of be careful because the other team also only has around 13 total ones while you're at that point. And I can make it so it kind of like gets to a close enough number to balance it out. But I'm gonna be real, that just sounds kind of like a weird cop out. Part of me wants to make the total like, so you start out with 12, right? Which I think is the default for Mancala. And as much as I want to like break the Mancala conventions to kind of make it fun, I also see why Mancala doesn't have any more than that. Now, I'm not going to say, let's fill it up and let's keep it at 12. I think that's not going to work out. I think that's not the idea, right? The idea is that I want to make it so you can have a lot of fun, you can have a crazy cool build, but I think I want it to be more purposeful, right? What do I mean by that? I don't want it to be just like some, what is it? I don't want it to be like something where you just get a bunch of marbles and you win, right? Because I don't even think you do that even with the current one. Because I think with you putting as many marbles on both sides as you are, you're kind of helping the other dude out too, which is kind of not the point of the game. The point of the game to me is you got to get captures, you got to get like go-agains, you got to do all these things so that when you get all of that in a row, you feel good, number one. And number two, you win. You end up winning. I think the whole point of deck building in these kind of like roguelike games is to push yourself and to be able to make something really cool that you feel good about, right? So what do I mean with all this? There's a couple of things that I'm going to be thinking about when I send this game over to my friends, just to see like how they feel about it, making them think like, okay, like yeah, because you can't just do this, you can't just do that. But as much as you can just do this and you can just do that, you don't have to. But just because you don't have to do something won't really dissuade people from actually doing it. So it's a game development issue for sure. Like I have to kind of sit down with this and think about it. But let's see, you know, we're gonna kind of work on the tutorial today, see how it works out. If you guys are watching live or if you're watching the VOD, this bad boy right here, I'm trying to get to 100 subs on YouTube. I would love and appreciate if you go !YouTube or !YT. You'll get my YouTube channel. Please, please, please leave a subscription. That would mean the world to me. And watch some videos. I make some really good videos. I got a hot one kind of like getting cooked up right now. So, yeah. Without further ado, though, let's get into this. Let's see what we can do. And I feel that we can get something done today. Let's do it. All right, so this is the code. We are, like I already said to you guys before, right now, Rokala is currently working. Some bugs here and there, you know. It is what it is. So let's do 8. Okay. I see. Okay. So I was like, man, nothing is coming out of my earbuds. So let's go here. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Interesting. You're working, bud. I haven't charged these in a while, I'm not gonna lie. So if it's because they might have low battery, oh, they might. Bro, I gotta charge these bad boys. No, I don't need this one. There we go. There we go. All right. So let's get this breath. So 1, 2, 3. I take this one. Okay, all the audio is working. I don't know how loud that is. I'm gonna be real. I haven't seen any of the things, so I have to do that. Nice. Okay. So let's go here. Okay, he grabs this one. I'll grab here, and then one. So here's the issue. As I said before, we can just buy. I have $13. You guys can't see it because my big head's in the way. But that is pretty much what's happening. Let's see if I can move my big head. There we go. Dude, I found this cool OBS filter that makes my camera all like round, and I'm gonna use it. Ooh, $6 and I get the Scory Marble. Remember guys, Scory Marble does not give you a score. All it does is just a +2 scores to every marble inside that hole. This is really good in my opinion to have maybe a little later into the thing. Just so you can kind of have. Ooh, nice. That just. Ooh. Nice, okay. Ooh, nice. And then I go Oh my God, I'm making millions. So like, this is the really cool thing about this one, I feel. My game plan right now is more that of like keeping this one on my side. Right, so now that goes, I just gained all of this. 187. It stacks, bro. It stacks, it's really strong. So this hot potato, I just bought it. You know, maybe I should kind of like make every single one of these a different list that it selects off of. You know? So this is also one of the things that happen. So as you can see, I have a shit ton of crap now. A shit ton. So I'm gonna do this. I have a double here, perfect. Thankfully the mine just kind of does a lot of work for this. But still not what I would want. Heating up. Plus one to take. Okay. Okay. Let's make it through here. Heating up. Let's go. Like, it's hard to follow, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's oh my God. And this is one of those things that happen because I didn't realize, because everything looks fucking filled here because of just the nature of this stupid shit. Again, it would help if it had a limit, right? And I think that would help a lot. And it would be an easy thing to implement too. So if it starts with 12, I'm not gonna lie, if it starts with 12, what's a good limit then? And if the thought of a limit, you know, if the thought of a limit is there, I'm going to have to implement delete. Like, yes or yes. So let's kind of work on delete. Or no, let's work on tutorial. I want to work on tutorial today. So pretty much what I'm going to need to do is, should I make it so should I make a new complete scene for the tutorial? I don't know. I'd rather have a global data tutorial section that goes through and teaches the person all there is about Mancala. Graze everything out, kind of singles it. Like let's say, no, paint. What I am kind of like envisioning is that let's say, I don't know. Let's say the Mancala board is here. What I would think is like, what I would think as a Mancala board is that, let's say like, you know, there's like a text box that goes, hi, you know, welcome to whatever. And then I'd be like, these are holes. These are your score holes. And then in the game of Mancala, blah, blah, blah. So this is all happening. And wherever you click, it's actually moving forward with that and not actually affecting the board itself. I think that would be pretty smooth. And this would all be under the impression of the tutorial variable. That's going to be in global data. So for example, I'm just going to have, hey, is this tutorial true? Then you can't do these things, right? So let's do that. It doesn't seem that hard. Let's go into global data, start that first. Once we go into global data, and once we add this, now we can start kind of cooking. My burrito is done. So this will be for tutorial equals, stay true. right? So with tutorial being true, first things first, you enter. The setup is there. So game state machine setup board state. Right here, when it's picking the player, I could do if global fuck. If it equals true, then I want first player to always be. Else, I want it to be random. Cool. So that's the first thing. Game start. When game starts, change the check for fixed. Okay. Okay. And then it's going to go to current turn state right here. And then here's where it waits. Okay, I might have to do global data tutorial. Tutorial click. The point of tutorial click is like when the board, when this happens, where it's like global data tutorial. When this happens, right, you are going into like a different section, right? Or it's like the board's going to be different. There's not going to be any random. Also, I kind of want it to be easy to understand. Check for fixed state, nah. Subboard, nah. Check for fixed state, nah. Current round is 1. Yeah, so this part right here, if global data tutorial is equals true, I actually want this to go a different way. If not, go back to the random. Right? There we go. But then the one was to remove will be removed as normal. So I don't want no range. I really just want 4, because I know it's going to be 12. So I think it's 4. Range 4. It should drop 4. So it should be good. Okay. Okay, so now that global data is true, it's going to have all these. Let's go into the main menu. Let's actually make it so we can actually enter the tutorial. Where is this pressed button done? Here. Okay, so I gotta right here. Okay, duplicate, whatever. List the marbles. Okay. Current round marbles. And then I want to do, for now, global data tutorial equals true. And global data tutorial click equals true. Cool. So now the tutorial's there. Okay, so some funky stuff happening. Where's all my shit? Oh, start run is the one that does that, bro. I gotta spawn this shit. 4, 4, 4. 8, 12. Wait, you're right. Is it really 12? Now that I think about it. Is it not 3 in each? 3, 6, 9. That's still 12. Still got 3. Something's wrong here. I thought it was 12. I might be wrong. Four beads in each. So it's actually not 12. It's 4 times 6. Yeah, it's not 12, bro. It's 4 times 6. It's 4 times 6. 24. 24. Still double that, bro. Damn, this whole time I was like, there we go. This makes more sense. Okay, so, yeah. So let me go to this thing. On standard button pressed. Actually, these are the values I kind of want. Okay, get the if statement here. Tutorial. Else, show that. Last click was tutorial. Yeah. That's wait, so won't this just like add a bunch of them? I might. Give me a sec. Yeah, it does. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, this is sick. This is crazy. Okay. Well, I know what not to do. Is there a function in the Mancala bag that I can use? Remove all marbles. Great. Else if last clicked, not tutorial, but standard Mancala bag. Okay, and then populate the value after. That's what I did. Okay. If last click is tutorial, pass it. If I lift left click, erase, populate. Actually, I think erase, populate should just be, I think this should just be else, bro. I think that's it. So I go new run, I go tutorial, I go standard, I go tutorial. So X regular marbles, I go 1. Yeah, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing right. So I just gotta do it also here. If pass it, keep it. Remove all the marbles. Cool. Cool. Now we start at 4. Perfect. So I want also on that side to be 24. So let's go to KSM prototype. Let's go to, what else do I do here? Wait, give me a sec, guys. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So we have it where it's filling up the first side correctly with the tutorial. So I'm gonna do the same thing pretty much, bro, over here for the bottom row or the top row. So top row marble size is this. When it's tutorial, I just want it to be 14. So let me think. Yep, it's 0. So I want to set up this instead. Tutorial is true. Okay. Okay. This equals 1. I kind of want the same thing to happen, though. So I'm going to do this. But instead of it being random, it's just going to be 4 times. Okay. Into 4. Um, so I want this to be 24 if tutorial, global data tutorial equals true. Else, I want it to be 11 plus, you know, global data term. This should work. And it does. 4444. Nice. Beautiful, bro. Super simple. Now we have a very standard game where I can teach people. Okay. And now it's my turn and stuff. So I can start doing everything. So when during the game, when you start, I'm going to make a new node 2D. And I'm going to call this one tutorial. Tutorial screen. Tutorial. Fuck me, bro. What would this be? This would be like tutorial, like pop-ups. Yeah, fuck it, pop-ups. So I'm gonna do a control now. Let's start this with like pop up one. Label. And we're like, welcome to Rogue Color. Roguelike. With intense. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna move this around. Bruh, let me move the pop-up, motherfucker. There we go. Kinda want a like background to this. Go to the player hand, yeah. The player hand had that whole cool like thing in the background. Nah, it'd be Marble that has that. And not even Marble has it. I don't know what the fuck has it then. Oh well. Go to main menu, bro. How the fuck does this shit happen? It's at the Marble level, I think, right? I'll do like a rectangle. Oh no. Bruh. Do I have a way of like Fixing it up a bit. Oh well. And crazy combos. And then the idea was you would click it and then it would keep going. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so roguelike with intense fun and crazy combos, right? That would be the first one. I'm gonna have you hidden. I'm actually gonna have an animation thing here. Animation player. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it the animation player. This animation player is gonna be tied to this. It's gonna be the one to show stuff. So let's do a new animation. Pop up one. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it show pop up one and then. Okay. Remove. Yeah. So show pop up one. Remove pop up one. Okay. So on default, pop up one is there. So I'm going to visibilize it. I'm gonna turn it on to a keyframe. Don't want this on. There we go. Yep. I'm gonna leave, so I can leave it on and then I don't know if I should leave it on and then have the person click it or if I should leave it on for a certain amount of time. I think I'm gonna let the person click it. It's a lot easier. That's actually why the control is here. I think it'll work really well. Then you could just click it. I gotta look for like what's the defining thing for that, but yeah. Remove pop-up one, and then just, yeah, remove pop-up one would just be, no, what the fuck am I doing? Go out here. Do this. Beautiful. So show pop-up one, user clicks it, removes pop-up one, that's it. Now, pop-up two. So there should be like a set of moves that you could do off the top that'll set yourself up to teach you everything that you need to know. So, trying to think. What do I want to show here? I want to show the active go again. I need a pen. Oh, wait, I have paint, I forgot. Okay, so if I go to paint right now. What have I done? What do I want to show in this tutorial? There's a couple of things I want to show. I want, number one, let me see. I want to show go again. I want to show go again, capture. I want to show go again, capture. General flow, so just how the game goes. So player one goes first, player two. And then win con. And that's it. That's all I want to show. From that point after, tutorial gets flipped off and it's a regular game. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking, I think is the play. So not bad. Not bad. Perfect. Okay, so now we have that settled. It's going to be a lot easier to implement. So go again is the first thing that I would show, right? Because funny enough, the the first like set, right? Like the first two turns can actually show you both right away. So, for example, if we have one here, one here, one here, um, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you guys can see it because my camera is covering it. So, there is actually two moves that you could do right off the bat that show you go again and capture, right? So, for example, go again. So each one has 4, right? Each one has 4 things, right? You get the point. So go again, you can actually pick this one and you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what? Go again. Go again. So go again gets shown. Capture. So you've now emptied this one. So your best bet would be to empty this one. So here's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna make computer go this one to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to tell you to go to this one. So then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to leave this one empty. So then when next turn goes where you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's go again. Shit. Would it be better than... No, actually, hold up. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, go again. And then let's say I pick this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one has 5, 5, 5. Then they pick yeah. But then they pick this one, let's say. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck this. Oh wait, this is fine. I'll pick this one instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one fills up 5. Then I go this one. 1, 2. No shit. Sorry. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I already went this one. I go this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Captures. That's the best. I think that's the best way to show capture. General flow. You've already seen the general flow. And then you keep playing. And then the condition is have most marbles on your side. Okay. Okay, so then now what I'm gonna do is go over here, change this label. And Rocala, your side will always be the bottom. Rocala, there are 12 small holes and 2 large holes. The 6 small holes below are yours. The 6 small holes on the bottom row will be yours. And then the 6 on top will be your opponent's. Let's take the second one for sure. Okay. Open this up, get the label, kill the label. The large hole to the right you can't remove marbles from there to distribute, but you can drop marbles. You can remove marbles from there to distribute, but you always drop a marble as you distribute from your small hole choice. You always drop a marble in there as you distribute from your small hole choice. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some food. I might dip out early today, guys. I'm gonna dip out like at 35 just so I can get some food, chill out before work and stuff. But man, we've been doing so good. This tutorial is coming along. Super simple. I don't want it to be anything crazy. I think right now, as long as the person gets the idea of how the game works, I think that's what I kind of want to prioritize. Just so my friends can have something just in case they don't know. But they've already played it, so they know, but I think it's nice to just have a general idea. Plus it'll help me, it'll kind of like have the groundwork for a tutorial with with like you know, controlled set of moves at the beginning into like you actually playing the game. Yeah, but yeah, so I like the idea of this. 4 in each one is cool. I think that's fine. If I put 6 more, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, so a large hole at the right point. So then I would go and I would put like one over here. I would put like a pop-up or something. Right here. No, man, I'm trying to move this. Let's get this. Get this. So what was the first turn I said I would do? This one, right? Yeah. Okay, just make this smaller. Okay, getting the text down. All right, y'all. I'm gonna dip out early. No, yeah, for real. Thank you so much for coming by and shit. We are cooking, man. This tutorial is coming along pretty nice. It's gonna be simple, nothing crazy. But honestly, this is gonna be one less thing to do for the list, man. If everything goes well, I might finish this shit sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, I appreciate it, every single one of you.